G'day guys, today I'm going to show you how to self-assess your own shoulder flexion and thoracic extension to make sure overhead pressing is a movement that's safe for you to do. Let's have a look and see how it's done. Okay, so we want the spine flat on the back of the wall. We don't want excessive curvature, don't really want any curvature at all, and just extend the arms into shoulder flexion and keep the elbows in, keep the palms facing one another, don't let the elbows roll out, and just see if you can manage to extend the arms fully overhead without a lot of restriction. If one hand's not making it to the wall, there's an imbalance from side to side, or if the head's pushing forward, or if it just doesn't feel like there's optimal range of motion there, you want to do some work on those areas before you overhead press at 90 degrees. Make sure you maintain a flat lower back when you do that. It's very common for it to sort of go into excessive lumbar curve to get you to the wall. It's worth noting, with this assessment that the shoulder itself is only good for 140 degrees, and we're assessing to 180. So that other 40 degrees is made up primarily from the thoracic. So, a lot of the time it's the thoracic that's really holding people back from, overhead pressing safely, because if you can't pass this test and you sit vertical on a seat or even stand and press overhead, you're really just bashing the shoulder up on each and every rep. If you're not passing this test, my recommendation would be to be pressing from 70 or 80 degrees when seated. So here we are looking at the lat assessment. This one, the elbows are bent, but the elbows must remain, the forearms must remain parallel, so the elbows very commonly will spill out to the side to sort of cheat the test. We're very good at cheating without realizing. Keep that lumbar curve flat against the wall. This test is just designed to give you feedback on where you might be restricted and how you would go about unrestricting yourself so that movement function improves. So here's one way to improve all of these areas. You will need to do some thoracic extension work before this is going to be a good idea on the shoulders. You're getting a lat stretch, you're getting a shoulder stretch, and you're getting a chest stretch. Keep your palms facing one another. You can do this from hanging from a chin-up bar, keeping your chest right up. You'll get that same similar sort of stretch, or even a decline dumbbell lat pullover will really help in the fully overhead position, will really help also to open up sort of that area. But it usually comes down to all the vertebrae working well in the thoracic, so you'll need the foam roller and a variety of other, thoracic mobilization, extension and rotation exercises to manipulate those vertebrae back into, a more optimal sort of function. And it's always strongly advised to, follow that up with some sort of postural endurance on those lower and mid traps, so that, once you gain that extension in the spine, you actually strengthen and so that the body tends to hold that position a little bit better. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. I hope it all helps. If you have any questions, just give us a yell in the comments below. Cheers.